Imagine a world where one man's name sends shivers down the spine of world leaders, yet evokes reverence in the eyes of the downtrodden. Pablo Escobar, a moniker that's become legend. But who was he? A philanthropist to some, a terror to many, and an enigma to all. This man didn't just trade in cocaine. He traded in power, influence, and fear. His story isn't just about the ascent of a humble Colombian boy. It's a tale that intertwines ambition, danger, and a desire for immortality. So, buckle up as we dive deep into the tempestuous world of the Medellin Cartel, exploring its rise, its dominance, and its inevitable fall. Stick around, and you'll uncover a narrative that's as addictive as the very substance that built Escobar's empire. Ready for a roller coaster through history's dark alleys? Let's dive in. Early life and background. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was born into the lush landscapes of Rio Negro, Colombia, in 1949. While this land was abundant in beauty, it was scarce in prosperity for the Escobar family. Facing numerous financial hardships, the aspirations for a life beyond the shackles of poverty burned brightly in young Pablo. But his path wasn't one of academics or formal employment. No, his initial entrepreneurial endeavors were of a different sort, including the macabre trade of stolen tombstones and the cunning sale of fake high school diplomas. Growing up, young Pablo witnessed the stark disparities and inequalities of his homeland. These early experiences embedded a fierce determination to not just change his life, but also the lives of those around him. Despite the unconventional and illicit nature of his initial business ventures, Pablo's early ambitions hinted at a mind that sought opportunities where others saw obstacles. Entrance into the drug trade. The 1970s saw a paradigm shift in recreational habits, especially in the U.S., where the appetite for cocaine grew insatiable. Escobar, with an uncanny business acumen, was quick to tap into this burgeoning market. It wasn't long before he, along with other key players, birthed the Medellin Cartel, an organization that would soon control the very veins of the global cocaine trade. It wasn't just the vast potential for profit that drew Pablo into the cocaine trade. It was also the allure of power and the potential to etch his legacy. As the Medellin Cartel solidified its operations, it wasn't merely about smuggling. It was about building connections, ensuring loyalty, and strategically positioning themselves in this high-stakes game. The cartel didn't just fill the void of a demanding market, they expanded it, nurturing both the supply and the insatiable demand. As the drug trade flourished, Pablo's vision for his empire grew bolder. Escobar became a master strategist, orchestrating operations that spanned across continents. With every kilo of cocaine that made its way to the bustling streets of Miami or Los Angeles, the legend of Pablo grew, weaving an intricate tapestry of wealth, influence, and intimidation. Rise to power. The 1980s. Disco, neon lights, and cocaine. A staggering 80% of the world's cocaine was under the iron grip of the Medellin Cartel. But how? Pablo's ingenious methods ranged from using small planes to even submarines to transport the white gold. And as his wealth grew, so did his extravagance. One cannot mention Escobar without referencing Hacienda Nápoles, a testament to his opulence, replete with its own zoo. With power came enemies and challenges, yet Escobar met them with unparalleled audacity. Each challenge posed only spurred further innovation. While authorities scrambled to curtail the cartel's activities, Pablo was always several steps ahead, adapting and evolving. Hacienda Nápoles wasn't just an estate. It symbolized the audacity of a man who, from humble beginnings, had carved an empire that world powers grappled to comprehend and control. Robin Hood image. For many, Pablo was more than just a drug lord. With his vast wealth, he embarked on several public infrastructure projects, building roads and schools, housing projects for the marginalized, making him somewhat of a messiah for the underprivileged. This painted a dual image of the man. To some, he was a terrifying drug lord, and to others, a generous benefactor. The moniker Robin Hood wasn't just a media construct but stemmed from real sentiments on the ground. In a country where systemic inequalities were rife, Escobar's gestures, however funded, were seen as more than mere charity. Before proceeding further, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon so you would get notified when we upload the next video. Criminal enterprises and terror acts. However, behind this veneer of generosity lay a ruthless strategy. His mantra, plata o plomo, or silver or lead, offered two choices: accept a bribe or face a bullet. His reign was marred with a series of atrocities, from the cold-blooded assassinations of political stalwarts to the horrifying bombing of Avianca Flight 203 and the chilling siege of the Colombian Supreme Court. While the public projects endeared many to Escobar, his reign of terror was felt deeply and tragically by countless others. The reach of the Medellin Cartel extended beyond just drug trafficking. Its tentacles were deeply embedded in politics, media, and every facet of Colombian society. Each act of violence, each assertion of dominance, wasn't just about maintaining control, but sending a message, a stark reminder of the price of opposition. As the vast web of the Medellin Cartel's operations spanned continents, its influence wasn't just economic, but also profoundly political. As a master manipulator, Pablo recognized that true power came from controlling narratives and influencing decision-makers. The media wasn't immune to his reach, and neither were key political figures. A chilling manifestation of this was the orchestrated assassination of presidential candidate Luis Carlos Galán, signaling to all that the cartel's ambition wasn't restricted to mere commerce, but extended to the very heart of Colombia's political fabric, family and personal life. Behind the facade of this drug czar was a family man. Pablo was wed to Maria Victoria Henao, and together, they parented two children. Popular culture has oscillated between portraying him as the ruthless kingpin of the drug world and as a doting father and husband. Away from the public eye, the corridors of his home echoed with laughter and the mundane moments that stitched together family life. For his children, he was a protector, a figure of unconditional love and support. To Maria, he was a partner, bound together not just by love, but the shared weight of secrets and aspirations. Yet, the constant undercurrent of danger meant that moments of tranquility were fleeting, replaced by the looming shadows of his choices. Downfall. Like Icarus flying too close to the sun, Pablo's ascendancy faced inevitable descent. The pressure from the Colombian government and relentless pursuit by U.S. agencies, combined with the looming threat of rival cartels like the Cali cartel, became overwhelming. His theatrical escape from La Catedral prison only delayed the inevitable. But no empire, no matter how vast, is impervious to downfall. The seeds of Pablo's destruction were sown by the very audacity that marked his rise. As alliances crumbled and new adversaries emerged, Escobar found himself ensnared in a web of his own making. The world watched with bated breath as the invincible fortress of the Medellin Cartel showed cracks, signaling the beginning of the end. Death and legacy. 1993 marked the cataclysmic end of Pablo's reign. An intense manhunt culminated in a shootout that saw the drug lord meet his demise. While many believed his death would punctuate the end of the drug trade, it only metamorphosed with new leaders at the helm of the Medellin Cartel. Today, Escobar's life and crimes continue to captivate and horrify, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture. Though his death marked the end of an era, the ripples of his actions reverberate even today. The void left behind wasn't just one of power, but of ideology, methodology, and strategy. As new players stepped into the arena, the drug trade's landscape changed, but its roots remained, drawing from the blueprint Escobar left behind. His life, in all its shades of gray, remains a testament to the complexities of human ambition and the lengths one can go to in its pursuit. In reflecting on Pablo Escobar, we grapple with the enigma of a man who wielded unimaginable power and incited profound terror. He remains a paradox, a symbol of both boundless might and immeasurable destruction. As we journey through his life, we are also reminded of the ongoing global battle against the shadows of the drug trade. So this was all about today's video. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Also, don't forget to hit a like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.